Movers of the culture, of the culture. Movers of the movers of the culture. Movers of the culture, of the culture. Movers of the culture. Movers of the culture, of the culture. Movers of the culture, of the culture. Movers of the culture, of the culture. Movers of the movers of the culture. All right, welcome back to another episode of Movers of the Culture. We had three beautiful ladies here with us, entrepreneurs at the heart, and we'll get right into that right after this. This commercial is brought to you guys by the ones and only Flavor 91 Bistro. Hey, make sure you guys go check it out. Good food, good service, man. Not even good. It's amazing. Let's just keep it real. Check out the reviews if you don't believe me. Hey, until then, make sure you guys check out the menu. Check out what they're doing. Support them. Go cop the merch. Don't play with it. All right, let's get back to business. All right, welcome back to another episode of Movers of the Culture. I'm sitting here with three beautiful ladies, as I stated. We got some good questions for them. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to jump right into the introduction and let you guys know who they are. They don't need an introduction, but they definitely deserve their roses, so we're going to give it to them today. Let's see here, from YouTube and Instagram videos to a live Facebook show. These women have showed us how powerful three women can be when they come together and do something that they love. And not only do something that they love, but, you know, talk about topics that we're all thinking about, whether we love to, whether we like to say we're thinking about it or not. They ran commercials on TV, had celebrities talk about their show. I'm gonna get straight into it. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you guys, it's a pleasure to introduce them to the show. Three entrepreneurs, as I stated. They go by Shannan Shannan, So Harlem and Sashea. Also, I'll sit to that. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
There
Thank
we
you
go.
for having us.
All right, how we doing today? No, it's a pleasure for you guys to be giving me the opportunity to interview you. So I really appreciate it.
We appreciate the invite, definitely. Thank you so much for having us.
All right, so we'll jump straight into it. You know, don't want to take too much of your time. I know it's nighttime, so I know we are trying to get to that point where we laying it down. But let's jump straight into it. Tell it, and we'll go in order. Start with So Harlem, Sashea, and Shannan Shannan. The first question: tell us a little about the show. And the brand itself, I'll sit to that, and how you got started.
We got started because Shannan had a vision, and she decided to grab myself, someone in my 30s, and her daughter, someone in her 20s, and a seasoned sipper. And we just decided to just come together and talk about things that everybody's thinking about, everybody has opinions about, and everybody can either sip or not give a sip. And if you agree, we definitely want you to sip and hopefully have an empty glass by the end of your show, because we always have some valid points. And one thing about it, these are our opinions.
Yes.
Indeed.
To piggyback off.
And does anybody else?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. We're just gonna ask if anyone else had it. You know, any more input.
Oh.
Okay.
And to piggyback off of So Harlem, Shannan Shannan had the idea of doing the sip to that. I believe we were just sitting at the table, and you're like, hey, I got this great idea. Let's, have our own little situation, our own little talk show, and we can, just talk to viewers and about our opinions. And if they feel like they agree with us, then they can sip to that. And if they don't want to agree, then they don't have to give a sip. So we all, of course, were down for it. And it was an easy transition to do, again, because we are family, so a lot of people don't know that part. So it was just an easy transition. So that's how kind of it started.
Word. And last but not least,
Yeah, Shannan Shannan. And as they said, both Sashea and So Harlem, it pretty much came to be because this is what it was supposed to be. You know, it was just a vision that I had. I always like putting things together, and I'm always interested in doing events, hosting anything, just anything to bring people together. And one day I was just sitting there and the idea just dropped on me. And without hesitation, and I knew it was nobody but God. And he dropped their two names, and it was just like the right fit. And as So Harlem stated, you know, I wanted to choose someone that was more like a millennial than someone, you know, else of, you know, middle age, kind of coming off of the millennial. And then of course myself, the seasoned sipper, you know, and it was nice just to bring all of those experiences together so we can get different views from, you know, different areas. So it wasn't coming from one stream or an era of a person. So, and it just worked. And we just formed our Sip to That.
Word. And so you said, as you stated, all three of you ladies are family.
Yes. Yes.
Word. So that's how long have you guys been? Has the company been up and going?
3 in February.
Yeah.
3 years. Word. Congratulations.
Thank
Now,
you.
how is it to do business with family? You know, you always hear the mantra, "Don't do business with family or friends." So tell us a little bit about that, because I know we all have different personalities, you know, so tell us a little bit about that, and we can go in whatever order.
Please pick me first.
Go ahead, Shannan. You raise your hand first.
Oh my gosh, it's fun, it's rewarding, and it's in a way, because at least you know your family, so you know which person likes what, you know, so you can kind of decipher who is who, and you're able to speak your mind a little bit more so than you would maybe with a friend. And then there's times with the two of them always gang up on me. It's always Shannan. It's always Shannan, you know. So
is that why you wanted to go first?
Yeah, so you know, I always feel like, you know, I'm being beat up on because they stick together. I don't know if it's because both of their birthdays are in April. That might be what it is.
I'm an Aries too. I don't know if I agree with you now. I might be on their side a little more.
See, that's what I'm talking about. But no, it's fun. I would not pick anyone else. I'm glad it's family. You know, and we have a vision. So if our vision, you know, matches what we actually see, I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else but the two of them. You know, so we can all eat together, we can all drink together, and we celebrate together. So it's an awesome thing. I love working with my family.
Good answer.
And I do
would
believe
say
So Harlem was next.
So we definitely, I'll say it like this, we kind of know each other's schedules, and we kind of know, like, when we're busy, you know, it's not really a conflict of interest most of the times. We know what we like and don't like, so I don't have to, like, you know, bite my tongue or teeter-totter around Sashea or, you know, Shannan. So it kind of works out. I wouldn't choose anyone else to do the show with. I probably would be like a little bit more absent if it was some people I didn't know like that, because I don't really do group work very well. So yeah, it works out being family, honestly. If one got to go to DC, one got to go to Maryland, guess what? We can tape in Maryland. Like, it works out.
Exactly.
Yeah, for me, I feel like it's been a cool ride, actually. It's just a lot of comedy, I would say, because we have Shannan, you know, her energy is on 1,000. Me and So Harlem kind of just goes with the flow. So, you know, but at the end of the day, we all come together and we kind of make it work. And, you know, for a mother and daughter relationship, it just is funny as well, because, you know, I get to have different conversations, you know, that probably mother and daughters can't have in general. So being that I'm able to, you know, express myself or have different opinions and still sip to that, it's just been fun. So I can't see myself doing it without anybody else. And then with So Harlem as well, it's just a good balance.
Word. That's amazing. I see you guys. It works well just doing this. I see you guys, you know, it's a beautiful thing, especially when you do it with family and it's done right. When it's always done out of love, you know, it can't go wrong. So that's a beautiful thing. Tell us about one of you guys' funniest episodes in your own opinion? And we can go with start with Sashea, Shannan Shannan, and then last but not least, Jazz So Harlem.
The funniest episode I would say for me was the very first one we did. We weren't in the studio or anything yet. We were just, you know, at the house. We was in the dining room and we just recorded it on our it was on the cell phone. So like the first time we was trying to like talk or do stuff to that, we was laughing the whole time. So it just was it was funny because we didn't know that we was going to continue to do it. And the first episode was actually, I don't know if it's the best one, but you know, it's that very first one that we was like, dang, we can really do this. So I think the first episode was just funny because we were just getting all the giggles out and hearing each other talk over the camera. So it was just a lot, but it was funny.
Right.
That'd be mine.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. I'm like literally.
Oh my
laughing.
gosh. The funniest one to me, we had just came into the pandemic. So we recorded our very first show in the house after the pandemic. Sashea and Jasmine and I had just gotten into an argument. And right before we got into the argument, our guest showed up. I mean, it was heated. And of course, like I told you, it was those two against me. That's how it was. But when the guests came in, it was like we just straightened right up like nothing had ever happened. So that had to have been the funniest episode to me, what time that was taping.
Well, I'm going to remind you of something. I laugh at everything. I just can't control myself. Like Shannan and I were filming an episode where we're making holiday drinks, and someone rang the doorbell, and Shannan tripped over the cameras while we were taping, and I just fell to the floor on camera. Live, like all you see was and she was gone, and then I dropped like a fly. I couldn't, it was live, things happened. I'm like, we're taping, you don't need to get the door. But I will never forget that episode. We posted every November, December, so make sure you like tune in and see it.
Absolutely.
For sure. Yeah, I have to see that. Not that I want to see you, hurt yourself, but that sounds entertaining for sure. Word. Let's see here. What was the episode that you ladies have taken the most sips in? Or an episode you feel like you just got you hit that.
I think it was our Valentine's Day episode that we taped in Arlington, Virginia. Because we talked about love, relationships, and we had so many different points of views. And I think that was one of the best episodes too. But I believe my glass was totally empty at the end of that. And most of that happened because of Sashea. This girl and her theories on Valentine's Day.
And jet. Yes. She wants flowers to the bedroom. She wants candles. Like, she wants it all.
So if we do a new episode, my whole outlook is different, child.
We definitely
it done changed.
It done changed. It done changed.
1 year.
In 1 year.
In 1 year.
In 1 year. Oh, it's been 1 year it didn't change like that. Oh man. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that again and hear the different point of views on that for sure. We'll jump into a couple of fun questions here. We'll start with Jazz So Harlem, Shannan Shannan, and then Sashea. What is your favorite wine brand? Or favorite wine period, just to drink?
My favorite wine is probably Roscato. I buy a bottle every day. I need some stock. Definitely. And we're currently drinking that right now.
Yes, we are.
All right, we need a sponsorship. Put that out there.
Yes, we need sponsors.
Indeed. Put that out there. Speak into existence. And then Shannan.
Yeah. I have a few. I love Roscato. I love Casa Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
And I love oh my gosh, what's the one I had at your house yesterday?
Stella Black.
Stella. I love Stella. So, I love all of them. I mean, I really don't have one that I enjoy over the other. I used to love white wines. Now I'm more into red wines. And it has to be a sweet wine. I cannot do a bitter wine.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. So I do love sweet wines, but I really don't have a preference. I just love to sip to that.
Awesome.
Indeed. Everybody can sit to that.
Yes.
Sashea.
And last but not least.
I actually do not have a favorite wine at all. So yeah, I just really don't. So I'm always open to try, different new wines. But I have came to realization that I don't really like sweet wines anymore. Like I want, it can't be too dry now though, can't be too dry, but like now I'm more on, more dry type wine. If it's too sweet, I'm just like, I don't really like that no more. So I don't know, I guess since I'm just maturing, my taste buds are just getting there, but I can't do too sweet. So I'm open to new brands and wines.
We graduated. We definitely have.
Yes.
We started out drinking like Birdie years ago.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Birdie is still good though. Birdie is still good.
And then after Birdie, we went to like
about that.
Merlot. And then after Merlot, it's like Moscato. Like I don't drink Moscato
But I feel like
anymore.
the Moscato now is like too sweet for me.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
Moscato. Like I grew out of that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm not too much of a wine drinker, but unfortunately, I'm in that phase of I am drinking Moscato.
What do you like?
What do you like to drink?
That's the start.
I'm drinking pink Moscato right now. That's what I usually
What's
do.
brand?
Barefoot?
Don't judge
say
me.
Barefoot.
Is it
I'm not saying barefoot then. I'm the other ones is what I drink.
No Barefoot, no
Yeah,
Sutter Home.
Sutter Home, yeah.
No. Yeah, we ain't shouting those out there. I'm not sure why, but we're not shouting those out. We're not shouting those out today. Another question for us. Let's go with Shannan, then Sashea, and then we'll go into last but not least, So Harlem. Uno or spades?
Spades. Let's spank that. Let's run 10 fours on you. Let's do all of that. Yes. I love
That tells
spades.
the personality right there.
Yes. Sashea.
I mean, I actually just learned how to play spades during this summer. During this summer. And I'm still not good at it. So I'm going to say Uno. And I'm not playing the wrong way Uno either. I'm playing the right way.
What is the right way though?
The right way is
box.
actually putting in multiple draw fours on me and all these skips around. I'm not doing that.
That's why I can't stand it.
No, we have to stack them. We have to stack. We gotta
release
you know.
rules. They said that's not right.
Word, I
Castle
can get
Harlem.
that. I can get that.
Black card revoked. I don't know how to play spades. Don't want to learn. It takes too long.
What?
I want to play Uno.
Well, it takes 5 minutes.
No, it does. You
Oh
got
my
books and you're writing
God.
this down and you're reading on this.
Yeah, you gotta get
Put
that 10
them in
for
a
2. You
row.
gotta get the 10 for 2.
Why are you doing all
Oh my
that?
gosh.
Just give me a 6-2 and a 6 green and let's keep it moving. What are you doing?
You ladies have to get her in a game of spades.
This weekend, I'm having a spades tournament. Jazz will be there taking classes. I have to do it for the culture.
You have to do it for the culture. It's fun too. At first, it seems a little intimidating. Everyone's super competitive in spades, but at the end of the day, you still have some fun. It's still fun. You definitely should try it out for sure.
Well, I've never heard of drunk spades, but I've heard of drunk Uno, so it just wouldn't fit me.
You cannot be drunk.
Well, you guys got to make it a first.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
You definitely got to make it a first. All right. So now the next section is going to be explain those pictures. I'll show a couple of pictures, and whoever has any input, can give us some input on what's going on in these pictures. Let's see here. I know, not another ad, but guess what? I got some more fly stuff to let you guys know about. Bow! That is Raider Nutrition, man. Let me put it up one more time. You did one. I'll talk behind it the whole time. Make sure you guys go check out Raider Nutrition. That is Raider Nutrition, as you can see it right there. Hey, from shakes to teas to numerous recipes. Make sure you guys go check them out. It's all healthy, support healthy. It's a lifestyle, and we can all get behind that. Now let's get back to business. All right, so the first one is this one.
Aww. Aww.
That was a situation. Oh,
It
we went
was.
to the winery, right?
Yep, this was our first wine tour that we did. We had a contest going on Instagram, and we had a couple of people that won seats to be able to go on our wine tour. At the time, my husband and I, well, we still do, we own the party bus. So we used the party bus, we loaded it up, and we were able to take some of the winners to the winery, and it was awesome. It was an awesome trip.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
It was.
Now, are there other events that you ladies throw or looking forward to do? I know with everything that's going on right now, it's kind of hard, but
Yeah.
We haven't stopped. We do a lot. we're always doing something.
Yeah, it's more family oriented now, other than, you know, the outside. But we have done a lot of different events, and we used to go out to different places and interview on location, you know, just different things like that. And of course, since the COVID, it kind of just put a damper, you know, on everything. But we try to stay active and keep ourselves going. And we're just getting ready to start taping again, of course, via Zoom. But yeah, just to keep ourselves relevant.
Gotcha, 100% sure. Let's see here. I have one more. Let's see here. Let's see. Switch that, and this is the next one.
That was my birthday party.
I'm like, I don't remember that.
That was my birthday party. And I didn't want to do anything for my birthday. I just wanted it to be simple, go out to dinner. And my husband actually tricked me. He made it seem like we were going out. And, you know, as we were out, everyone was back at my house filling up and getting ready to give me a surprise party. So he made a whole excuse why we had to come back to the house. And when I came back, I saw all the cars out there, and I instantly was like, I know you did not do that. I know you did not do that. So when I walked in, everyone was in there, and, you know, so that's what that was.
Word.
My 25th birthday.
25, I'm 27.
And I'm
27, hey, won't no one argue that. Won't no one argue that. All right, so tell us a little more about, you know, other ventures, other hobbies that you ladies are invested in right now. I know with the virus going on, a lot of people, you know, are rebranding themselves and, you know, going back and revisiting some other loves that they had, other passions. Is there anything else that you ladies are working on? And we can start with Sashea and do So Harlem, and then last but not least, Shannan Shannan.
For me, currently, I am, you know, working on my lip gloss collection. So that's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So now I'm finally like, I have the time to just be still and not be moving around as much. So now my focus is kind of on that. But yeah, that's something I always wanted to do. So I'm trying to put all my thoughts and process into it and my research to see exactly how I want to do the launch and all that. But it should be launched by 2021, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of working on right now. So I'm taking it one day at a time, and then still trying to do Sip to that, whatever opportunities that we have. I'm still trying to be open to do that.
Gotcha. And we won't say hopefully, you're doing it, you know, so we'll just put it into existence of we want the date to be 2020, 2021, you said. Is there any way that people can keep up to date with any news that you have going on?
Yeah, so I do have a Instagram page right now, and it's Swiss Collection on IG. So I don't really have any post or anything up there right now, but it is called Swiss. And then why it's called Swiss is just because I had a nickname in high school this guy said, oh, I'm gonna call you Swiss Miss. And I was like, why would you gonna call me Swiss Miss? He was like, because you like hot chocolate. And I was like, oh, that's actually kind of cute, you know? So I was like, well, I'll do Swiss because of my skin tone. I always kind of felt like I couldn't find good lip glosses to cater to my skin tone. So I kind of wanted to make my own, or like my own formula. So I used to mix and match things. And people were like, oh, that looked really nice on you. So then I was just like, okay, let me go ahead and try it myself. So that's how I came up with the idea. But I just have an IG right now, and let me give y'all the actual correct one.
Indeed, so we can follow that.
So it's _ Swiss SWISS and then .collection _ Swiss
right.
.collection. So I don't have.
All right, and I'll put that in above as well.
Yes, put that up there.
Definitely will.
Yeah. I'm not working on anything currently. I am just devoted to Sip to That, and I'm a mom, so I'm always busy. Shannon thinks I'm not. You know, I'm no Amber Rose, but I'm busy. Have a lot.
Oh my gosh.
I still frequent the happy hour, but you know, later, you know, when people are in bed, because I am scared of Corona. So I'm just ready to get back in, you know, and dive in, not really get my feet wet, but I'm just ready to just do more things. And we always have things planned for like the community or just, you know, pop-ups, and we're gonna get back into that. So that's all I'm waiting on.
That's a lot.
Right.
It is,
Indeed,
especially when
it
I'm
is.
busy.
Exactly. With your busy
When I'm
self.
so busy.
So busy.
As for me, yes, I have quite a few things that I want to do. I'm beginning to start looking at tutorials on YouTube because I want to learn how to really fully apply makeup. Not to be an artist, but just something I want to do for myself. And if my girls ever need that, I'm like, yeah, you can come on over here. I got you. And I'm also probably the beginning of next year, I'm going to take a class to become a certified, it's not an esthetician, but I'm going to like massage therapy and fat burning and all that stuff. So I'm getting my room set up now. Those are the things that's on my Christmas list. So I can get all of my machines and all of those things. So I'll be doing that as well. So that's next on my list for the upcoming year.
Word. Ladies are working. That's something that's special for real, especially with the workload that you have already going on. To take those ventures on as well, and those hobbies and something you love is that's special. Let's see here. You guys documented a lot of your you know, your journey with the business on IG and other social medias. And this is the last question for us. What's next for I'll Sit to That? I know you say you got some plans as far as still doing other things, especially when we're done with Corona. But what are some, you know, not necessarily long-term goals, but some short-term goals as well? And we can start with Shannan Shannan. We'll do Sashea, and then we'll end it off with So Harlem.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations to myself, So Harlem and Sashea. Today, we just received notification,
Yes.
Thank you, that our trademark has been official. It will be published on November the 24th. So we fully own I'll Sit to That.
Yeah.
So what an accomplishment in 2 years. So I'm so super duper proud of that. You know, we are working behind the scenes with a couple of people. Big things hopefully will be coming out. So we'll see about that. And we're also looking for a videographer right now to possibly tape some of our shows, because we were on a local network right here in our city. So we were taping in Arlington, and then we were having the tapes transferred over to our local city. So because of our Arlington station being closed, now we just need to deal with our local city. So we're currently working on getting back into that as well, so we can be televised once again. And just trying to market ourselves, trying to get branded with different wine companies so we can look for sponsorships or ambassadorships. So those are the connections that we're reaching for now.
Right. That's amazing. That's amazing. Congratulations, because I just put mines in the beginning of the year for my trademark for my company, and I'm still waiting. I was just thinking, I think about a couple days ago, I was just thinking like I should be getting a notification. But thank you. So I'm still looking for that. But that's something that's not nothing small at all. That's something real big. So a big congratulations to you ladies for that.
And you too.
Having ownership in what you do and something that you love. I appreciate it. Having that ownership is something special, and that's what we all strive to do and have in our lives, to be able to own something we love, and that's a part of us. So congratulations on that. Before we go and I wrap everything up, is there anything else any of you ladies would like to share with the audience and myself as well that we haven't touched on? It can be anything anything at all that we didn't touch on. I want to make sure you guys have that opportunity to shed light on.
We do have merchandise.
Yes.
I would love for everyone to be wearing an I'll Sip to That shirt or a hoodie. You can hit us up on our DM on our page at sip_to_that. Let us know what color, what slogan you want, what size, and we'll ship it out to you without a problem.
Yes.
Also, catch up on our old episodes on YouTube. Don't judge us. We glowed up. We definitely have glowed up.
Indeed.
We have gotten comfortable with the camera. And that's really just thank you for the support. And good luck to you and yours.
And just to add what Jazz So Harlem just said, we have new merchandise coming up as well. So stay tuned within the next week or so. Follow our I'll Sip to That page, and you'll see the other things that we're adding on to our collection. Sashea.
All right, sounds amazing, Sashea.
We of course want new supporters. We want new viewers. So it doesn't cost anything to support us. If you don't get merch, just a repost, a like on Instagram, anything, can help. And everybody is a sipper. You don't have to have wine. You don't have to sip liquor. If you just want tea or water, orange juice, whatever, you can still be a sipper. So we don't have to do wine. We just love to do that. But if you agree with anything that we say, then you can come sip to that. So it's just a natural thing that you already do with your friends or family. So why not, get on the bandwagon and support?
Indeed. And anybody and everybody can definitely support what you ladies are doing. Is definitely something fun, entertaining, and like you said, all three of you have said, it's about family. And especially during these times, it's important that family stays together and get closer. And it's amazing to see you three, your three bonds have come. I believe they've gotten even closer, and you've been able to learn more about each other that you, like you said, you probably would have never discussed with each other. So it's amazing, and it's a blessing to see you three ladies do this. Once again, I want to say thank you on behalf of myself and my company that I'm starting, for this opportunity to sit down with three ladies that's actually doing it. Like you said, put the trademark in. You got that. You guys have continued to motivate me and others who have watched you. So I want to say thank you on behalf of them as well. If there's anything else I can ever do, I'll be sending you a message right after this about a shirt and what I want on that. I'll just have I'll sip to that on there. But I'll definitely send that message right after this. And,
what size do you wear?
I'll wear medium.
Okay, got you.
Yep, I'll send that to you. And I just want to say, if there's anything else I can do, my website will be going up in December. And if there's anything else, you send me your banner. I'll post it on my website for a whole year. If there's any news you guys have going on, whether it's independent or with the company, I'll sip to that. I'll be more than happy to support it any way that I can. And once again, it's been a pleasure to have you three ladies sit down with me and give us a little more details about your life and your company.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much, ladies. You have a great night.
You too.
Movers of the culture, of the culture. Movers of the movers of the culture. Movers of the culture, of the culture. Movers of the culture. Movers of the culture, of the culture. Movers of the culture, of the culture. Movers of the culture. Of the culture. Movers of the culture.